Hello everybody and welcome back to week 2 of Chinese yo-yo lessons. Before we begin, I would like to introduce my good friend Emily.
Hi everybody, I'm Emily and I'm the other Chinese yo-yo teacher.
Emily will be joining us for today's lesson. We will be learning how to unwrap the yo-yo. I was so happy to have heard that some of you have already ordered your Chinese yo-yos. If they haven't arrived yet, that is completely okay. We are still going over the basics of Chinese yo-yo. But in the coming weeks, when we start to learn harder tricks, it will be super beneficial to follow along with us using your Chinese yo-yo.
Before we learn how to unwrap the yo-yo, we are going to review what we did last week.
Do you remember what we did? If you remembered that we learned how to wrap the yo-yo and get the yo-yo spinning in the last lesson, that is awesome! Let's review how to do that. Now, if you remember from last week's lesson, if you are left-handed, you do the tricks a little bit differently than if you're right-handed. I'm right-handed, so when I practice the tricks, I do them the right-handed way. But I always make sure to demonstrate the left-handed way too. So if you're left-handed, be sure to pay extra careful attention to the left-handed way to do the tricks. Without further ado, let's get on with reviewing last week's lesson. In last week's lesson, we learned how to wrap the yo-yo, to get the yo-yo spinning. And I forgot to mention earlier, we also learned how to adjust the yo-yo. So let's review those tricks now. You're going to start by holding your yo-yo in one hand and your sticks in the other hand. Take the yo-yo and hold it out in front of you. If you are right-handed like I am, you're going to take the black side of the yo-yo and place it facing your toes on the ground, just like this. Now, you're going to hold your strings out in front of you with one stick in each hand, just like this. You're going to put the string underneath the yo-yo, just like this. Once the string is underneath your yo-yo, you're going to take your right hand and wrap the yo-yo one time, just like this. Now your yo-yo is wrapped and you're ready to start spinning. Now that your yo-yo is wrapped, let's review how to get the yo-yo spinning. If you're right-handed like me, you're going to start with your yo-yo to the right side, just like this. You're going to slide your yo-yo across the ground towards the left, pick it up, and start moving your sticks up and down. As you can see, the yo-yo is wrapped and spinning. Now let's quickly review the reverse. So if you're left-handed, this is how you do the 3 tricks that we learned last week. You're going to start by holding your yo-yo and your strings out in front of you. You want to make sure that the white side of your yo-yo is facing your toes when you place it on the ground, just like this. Then you're going to take your strings and hold one stick in each hand, just like this. You're going to put the strings underneath your yo-yo. And once you've done that, you're going to take your left hand and you're going to wrap the yo-yo one time, just like that. Now let's move on to getting the yo-yo started. You're going to do this by moving your yo-yo over to the left, sliding it to the right, and moving your sticks up and down, just like this. Finally, let's learn how to adjust the yo-yo. If it begins to tilt forward, you're going to take your left hand and move it back. And if it begins to tilt back, you're going to take your left hand and move it forward. That's how you would do it the left-handed way. We've reviewed everything from the lesson last week. So now let's learn the new trick, unwrapping and rewrapping the yo-yo. Let's start by doing the tricks we learned last week. Place the yo-yo in front of you, put your strings underneath the yo-yo, wrap it one time, and go ahead and get the yo-yo started. Once you've done that, Emily's going to teach you how to unwrap and rewrap the yo-yo.
Once your yo-yo is spinning and adjusted properly, you're going to bounce your strings up one time to make the yo-yo bounce, like this. After you do that, you're going to take your right hand and wrap it under and around the yo-yo like this. Now put it all together to make it smooth. Bounce and unwrap.
You're going to do the same thing to rewrap the yo-yo. So let's practice that. Bouncing around to unwrap the yo-yo, bouncing around to rewrap the yo-yo. If you're right-handed, you're gonna do all of this with your right hand. If you're left-handed, you're gonna do the exact opposite. You're gonna use your left hand. Bouncing around to unwrap the yo-yo, bouncing around to rewrap the yo-yo. Let's practice a few more times. Let's say 3 times to unwrap the yo-yo and 3 times to rewrap the yo-yo. Ready? Let's do this. Unwrap the yo-yo, rewrap the yo-yo. Unwrap the yo-yo, rewrap the yo-yo. One more time. Unwrap the yo-yo and rewrap the yo-yo. Great job!
Now we are going to put it all together. First, place your yo-yo on the ground and put your strings underneath it. Then wrap it around and get it going. Adjust the yo-yo if needed. Now we are going to unwrap and rewrap the yo-yo by bouncing it and wrapping it around. Ready? Unwrap the yo-yo and rewrap the yo-yo.
Let's try that one more time. Ready? Unwrap the yo-yo and rewrap the yo-yo. Just like that, you learned a whole 2 new tricks today. You learned how to unwrap the yo-yo and rewrap the yo-yo. You also were able to review the 3 tricks we learned last week. How to wrap the yo-yo on the ground, get the yo-yo started, and adjust the yo-yo using counterbalance. If you have your yo-yo to practice along with us, be sure to practice these tricks so that you remember them next week, and we can learn a trick that is a little bit harder. If you have any questions, feel free to email the email listed right here. You can also send me videos of you doing the new tricks we learned this week if you'd like feedback.
I hope you all enjoyed and learned a lot from this lesson. Until next time, bye!
For the end of today's video, we would like to do a quick demonstration of some of the tricks you will learn throughout this course. You're going to learn how to whip the yo-yo. You're going to learn how to throw the yo-yo. You're going to learn how to swing the yo-yo. And you're going to learn how to do a trick called the butterfly. You're also going to learn so many awesome tricks in the weeks to come. So stay tuned.